there fellow content creators, Professor Walters here, and today we're going to talk about trolls. Yes, those people that make the really mean comments on your videos, the ones that sometimes make you want to cry, or the ones that really upset you. Yes, those trolls. And what can you do to deal with them? Because if you're a content creator, I don't care what you're talking about, there's going to be people that are going to troll on there. There's actual accounts that all they do is troll. There's bot accounts that all they do is troll to get an emotional reaction out of people, to upset people, and that's what they do on purpose. And so we as creators need to know what we can do to deal with those trolls, okay? So I've been doing YouTube for, I don't know, like almost 20 years now, and I've had trolls for the entire time. People saying, oh, you're too fat to be online. Oh, you should never be allowed to breed. Oh, you deserve the same fate as Saddam Hussein. I mean, these are comments we've actually had over the years, and it's really, really like upsetting sometimes. But the thing is, there's things that I did and things that you can do to kind of help out. And I think the first word of advice I have for you is don't feed the trolls. Look, don't respond to them, don't dislike their comments, don't like their comments, don't do anything with their comments, because if you do interact with it, if you do engage with it, they get off on that. They're like, ha ha ha, I got them to say something. And that's gonna like embolden them to do more hateful stuff, to get even more comments to upset you even more. And if you ignore it, then they're like, oh, I got ignored. And the thing is, you can block them, you can, delete their comments, all kinds of stuff. You can do those things too, but just in general, it's just better to ignore them, okay? Don't feed them, because once you comment, you got some other issues, because the algorithm doesn't know that they did a troll comment. What the algorithm knows is whatever they said got you to reply back to them, and therefore they think that means that you were like cool with that, all right? So first off, you really got to realize, don't feed the trolls, because one, they'll come back, but also the algorithm thinks it's something you actually like, all right? So remember that. And the thing is, a lot of these platforms also give you a lot of moderation towards, a lot of filters you can use. For example, on YouTube, yes, you can ban people, okay? That is something you can do. If it's what you want to do, you can ban people from your channel. But also, if you're like, I don't have to ban individual people, can I just ban topics? They actually have lists of words you can put in that, hey, if this word comes up, I want them off there. So if somebody keeps commenting about a certain aspect or a certain thing, and you know that's a word that always triggers people, that's a word they're just saying it to upset people, you can ban that word, or make that a word that if it comes up in a comment, it doesn't get shown, and that can help out. And that's one thing I think YouTube and Facebook, they've done a lot better job of those filters out there, so make sure you use those. Go in there, look at the filter settings, what words you don't want to have in there. Also, very good for the spam bots. If they keep putting the same comment in, you can put the whole comment in there, and it'll ban that from ever showing up. Now, with trolls, there are trolls that are just trying to do mean things, but then there's people that are just critical of your content. Those things do happen. And the thing is, sometimes you'll notice that some people aren't necessarily trolling, they're just being critical, and they may have missed the point of the video, right? And so what you can do is actually respond strategically. Like, have a good, not comeback, like not like hit them back, oh, I got you with a zinger. No, but if they have something wrong, or they're pointing something out, you say, no, what we're looking at is this. I know we had one, the one that said you deserve the same fate as Saddam Hussein. Yeah, it was on a Portuguese video. And I explained to him the video I made was a parody video about Portuguese and Portuguese culture. You see this online, and then the person's like, oh, I see, you weren't making fun of Portugal, you were having fun with Portugal. I'm like, yes. And that person actually turned into a fan. So if you respond strategically with a really good comment and really explain the situation, that can actually help you deal with some of the trolls as well. Because a calm, fact-based reply really will show your maturity. And then other people, if they see that comment and then they see your comment underneath, might gain more respect for you because you had it in a professional way. And that also detracts from other people wanting to troll, because they see that this person doesn't get riled up. They actually respond strategically and in a professional way, so therefore it's a whole different situation. Now, another thing I think you should consider is if the harassment gets like beyond like mean comments, if it gets to be threatening kind of things, document it, okay? Take screen captures of it, have it there in your records so you can report if you want to report to YouTube or Facebook, or if you need to go to the authorities. Yes, these things have happened before, because people do get threatened by these things, so you want to make sure you are documenting all these things so you can have it for proof to report them, okay? And honestly, if it's getting really bad, you might want to consider not just commenting to YouTube, but actually letting people know, the authorities know it's getting very serious, okay? And then probably the most important thing you can do about the trolls is actually not focus on the trolls. Look, you'll get 100 great comments, and then you'll get one mean one from a troll, and it'll ruin your day. Don't focus on that one mean troll comment. Focus on your supporters. Focus on the people that are enjoying your content. You realize that you're helping them, they're happy with your content. You focus on that positivity and leave that negativity behind. Leave those trolls behind, all right? So these are just some words of advice I have for dealing with trolls when you're online, because I'll be honest with you, you could be making cooking videos, travel videos, business videos. Heck, you can just have videos of your kids playing around. The trolls will show up. So remember, Don't feed them, all right? Use those filters that help you do things out. If you're going to respond to them in a professional way, okay? And then also make sure you're documenting any serious kind of incidents that are out there. And of course, focus on your supporters like you who watch videos like this, all right? So I wish you all the best. Now, if you have seen any really bad trolling, let us know in the comments below to see let us know how you dealt with it, because I think it's something really important for us to discuss as fellow content creators. Anyway, I'll say bye from here in Paris.